Good morning. Welcome to Addington Highlands, special council meeting Tuesday, July the 14th, 2026. I'll call the meeting to order. Today's meeting is being streamed live via the Township of Addington Highlands YouTube channel. To those present in the gallery today, by attending a public meeting of council, you are consenting to your image, voice, and comments being recorded. Anyone invited to speak will be recorded, and their voice, image, and comments will form part of the live stream. The chair and/or clerk have the discretion and authority at any time to direct the termination or interruption of the live streaming. Such direction will only be given in exceptional circumstances where deemed relevant. Circumstances may include instances where the content of the debate is considered misleading, defamatory, or potentially inappropriate to be published. Notice is hereby provided that under the authority of the Municipal Act 2001 and in accordance with Ontario's Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act, that all information provided for or at a public meeting/consultation or other public process are considered part of the public record. Members of council, staff, delegations, and attendees should be mindful of using names of individuals or entities when discussing matters in public. Attendees are advised that they may be subject to legal action if their actions result in inappropriate and/or unacceptable behavior and/or comments. As per the Township's procedure bylaw, as amended, all votes during electronic meetings will be recorded votes. All of council is participating via Zoom except for me, who is present in the council chambers. Thank you. We have a motion to approve the agenda. Moved by Deputy Reeve Hooks, seconded by Councillor Thompson. I guess I have to call the vote. Deputy Reeve Hook.
Yes.
Councillor Yanch.
Yes.
Councillor Thompson.
Yes.
Councillor Levier.
Yes.
That motion's carried. Disclosure of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof. None noted. Matters for consideration. We have an item 4.1, an RFP 2026/4 Municipal Land Use Planning Services. And we'll turn that over to Patricia.
Thank you. So this report provides a recommendation based on the review of the RFP that was put out for municipal land use planning services. 5 proposals were received for the RFP. All met the requirements of the submission, so all were considered. As noted in the report, there were several similarities in the proposals. None of the firms required a retainer. All of them had very qualified professionals on their team. They were all willing to meet with applicants or staff and perform pre-consultation for applications, either in person or virtually. The proposals were considered by 2 staff members and ranked the same independently, and yet the ranking was the same. Once scoring was done, the ranking changed a little bit, but essentially it stayed pretty much the same. So a summary was provided at each of the proposals that were received. And then the scoring was also provided and a recommendation on the RFP, the proposal that scored the highest. Boulevard Group ranked the highest of the proposals received. And further to the scoring, staff felt that council could consider that given the continuity that would result in this awarding of the proposal, as a principal lead of Boulevard has been working with the township since 2010 and is not only familiar and authoring the township's planning documents, but would also be able to provide the same interpretation that's been used in the past. The principal is also familiar with the approach and interpretation of staff and the landscape and topography of the municipality, and as well as the key organizations such as the conservation authorities and the lake associations. And based on that, it was recommended in the report that Boulevard Group be awarded the contract for municipal land planning services. And if anyone has any questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Patricia. Any members of council have questions for Patricia?
No. No.
No, I don't see any. Patricia, I have one question for you. And I didn't go back and read that or the RFP that was issued, but when we transition to a new contract or a new agreement, will it have any effect, I guess, of reducing some of the workload on the planning clerk yourself, or will that continue? Will all your roles and duties continue, or is this contract in any way providing, I guess, increased assistance to the role that you play in the township?
Yeah, I don't see it increasing any workload on my part. I do see with that pre-consultation process, being able to utilize that more and put more of that on the planner to provide more detailed pre-consultation notes and provide those directly to the applicant. So I think that way it will help alleviate some of that back and forth that has gone on in the past between the planning clerk and the applicants. We'll be able to take it to the planner and have them do that pre-consultation, provide those notes, and until that comes back with those required asks, or perhaps it's ready to go, then the planning clerk would just wait until that comes back in.
Okay, thank you. That answers that question. Deputy Hook?
I did have one question. I think when we initially were talking about issuing the RFP, there was some discussion there about the willingness or the availability of the planner to actually visit a problem application or something. Is that something that Boulevard Group is prepared to do? I know we want to avoid that because it means more cost, but is it possible with them?
That was, sorry, and that was to have the planner come out and visit the sites, particularly if there is an issue with some of the, yeah.
Yes.
That was in the proposal as well, that they would, as a cost saving measure, that they could have staff do the site visits, and unless there are issues or there are constraints, that type of thing, then staff could provide the information to the planner, but they were certainly willing to come out to the site to take a look at everything, especially if there were other considerations that needed to be taken.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Patricia.
Any other questions? Nope. Let's see. Was there one? Oh, well, Patricia, go ahead.
And that was the case with all of the RFPs. All of them were willing to be on the ground in the municipality, and some did provide that option of how could we save money as well, and that type of thing when considering site visits. But yes, all of them were willing to be on the ground to look at things, especially if there were issues.
Okay, so I didn't see any further questions. There is a recommendation here from staff at the bottom of the report. I'll read it. It just says that it be resolved that the report prepared by the Deputy Clerk Planning Secretary regarding RFP 2026-04, being an RFP for municipal land use planning services, be received, and further that the recommendation to award the contract to the Boulevard Group be approved.
I so move.
Moved by Councillor Yance, seconded by Councillor Levier. Okay, we'll call the vote. Deputy Hook?
Yes.
Councillor Yance?
Yes.
Councillor Levier?
Yes.
Councillor Thompson?
Yes.
And that motion is carried. So we're going to move into a closed meeting. I'll read this first. Pursuant to Section 239(2) and 3 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended, this part of the meeting will be closed to the public in order to receive an update from the Personnel and Finance Committee regarding the handy person Ward 1 position and to consider a request under the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. Could we have a motion to go into closed? Moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Levier. Call the vote. Deputy Hook,
Yes.
Councillor Yance,
Yes.
Councillor Olivier,
Yes.
Councillor Thompson.
Yes.
That motion is carried, and we will now go into closed. Good morning. We're now back into open meeting. A closed meeting was held at 9:15 a.m. today pursuant to Section 239(2) and 3 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended, in order to receive an update from the Personnel and Finance Committee regarding the Handy Person Board 1 position and to consider a request under the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. Could we have a motion that it be resolved that the recommendations from the closed meeting be adopted?
I so move.
Moved by Councillor Yance, second by Councillor Thompson. We'll call the vote to Deputy Hook,
Yes.
Councillor Thompson,
Yes.
Councillor Yance,
Yes.
Councillor Olivier,
Yes.
and that motion is carried. We're on to item 7.1, confirming bylaw, 3 readings. Have a mover.
I'll do that.
Councillor Thompson, seconded by Deputy Hook. Call the vote. Deputy Hook,
Yes.
Councillor Thompson,
Yes.
Councillor Yance,
Yes.
Councillor Olivier,
Yes.
and that motion is carried. And a motion to adjourn.
Yes.
Oh, Councillor Thompson, mover seconded by Councillor Yance. Call the vote to Deputy Hook,
Yes.
Councillor Thompson,
Yes.
Councillor Yance,
Yes.
Councillor Olivier,
Yes.
and that motion is carried and the meeting is adjourned. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Don't sweat too much.
It's supposed to be a nice warm day,
No,
cool time.
you do sweat a bit.
Take care, everyone.
Okay.
Take
bye.
care, guys.